Hello, and welcome to my final pitch for my website proposal. My idea is to create a website that provides video manuals for a variety of consumer products that we use every day. I came up with this idea when I was working with a camera and I needed to know how to use a certain function on that camera. And after about 15 minutes of flipping through the manual and not really finding what I was needing, a colleague stepped over and showed me how to do what I wanted to do in about 5 minutes. So what does this tell me? This tells me that written manuals are probably the least effective way of showing people how to use the products that they're buying. The more time you spend reading the manual and flipping through it, if you ever do that at all, the less time you're actually interacting with the product. You can see what's wrong with this picture. So what did I decide to do about it? Instead of reading on how to set up and use your newly purchased TV, gaming console, or digital camera, you would be able to go to a website and see video that shows you how to use these products. Videomanuals.com would allow you to throw away your paper manual and go online and always have a video reference on how to use the products that you're buying. What is the goal of Videomanuals.com? What is the experience for someone who visits my site going to be like? Why would they visit my site? Well, we live in a time of the very informed consumer. Research shows that many consumers do extensive amount of research on the products that they're going to buy and know exactly what they want to buy before they even walk in the store. People buy products for the features they have, and it's one of the main factors in deciding which products they are going to buy. But how many of these features do we actually use? Do we get the fullest potential out of these products that we buy? And I argue that we don't. And it's simply because we don't know how to. The goal of Videomanuals.com is to empower the consumer to get the most out of the products we use in our everyday lives. The experience of my website is simply this. So you went out and you bought a new electronic or appliance and you bring it home and now you want to use it. So you would grab your laptop or even a mobile device, you would go to Videomanuals.com, and from there you type in a manufacturer and a product number, and up would pop an index section of the functions and features of your new product. You would simply click on the function or feature that you're trying to use and up would start streaming video showing you how to use that. These videos would be able to be started, stopped, fast forward, or rewound, allowing the users to watch and interact with their product very easily. What is it going to take to get a website like this started? In some aspects it's pretty simple, in other aspects it's much more complicated. The site itself isn't complicated. There'd only be a couple of main pages that a user would navigate through. The complicated part is finding and financing a website host that would have the capacity to stream hundreds and potentially thousands of videos. The other part of this that is simple and yet complicated is we're not relying on any outside resources for content. We would be producing all of our own content because nothing like this exists right now in the web. However, providing and producing that content is difficult, time-consuming, and expensive. It takes a considerable amount of resources to produce video content, at least well-made video content. And I see this breaking down on 3 levels. First, it would take a research and development department that would be finding these new products and starting the process of creating a video manual for them. The next process would be the post-production of this video. These would have to be shot and edited and be prepared for streaming web. And then lastly, it would take a staff of people to maintain the website, to constantly upload new videos and to create the search engine that will allow people to find these new products. I have this outlined in one of three ways. I know that the obvious choice is using certain social media networks to get the word out. However, I don't think that the service I'm providing goes well with these social medias. I don't think you can tweet about video manuals or post a comment on Facebook about video manuals. But I have this outlined in three different ways. So besides search engine optimization, I thought that the best way for people to know about my website would come directly from where people buy these products. And I'm talking about online or physical retailers like Best Buy, Target, Home Depot, Sears, Radio Shack, and even Amazon.com. And what I'll be providing these detailers is exclusive access to videomanuals.com to their customers. Now, what does this do for these retailers? Well, I believe by adding value and greater customer service to their products is going to create customer loyalty. If people feel like they're being taken care of even after they buy their products and have gone home with them,